Hello and welcome to the first devlog for the very much name in progress Avoid the Void. I'll start out by describing a bit of the origin and idea for this game. I'll introduce myself and then show you the decisions and progress I made in the first couple of weeks of development. I've been toying with the idea of developing this game for quite some time now, and back when I was in school for design, I worked on a group project for our finals, and that's where this name comes from. We didn't get too far into implementing the code, but we did good work on the UI and logo designs. It's been a long time since those days, but I still have this will to build this game, and despite the name, I've iterated on it so much it's probably irrecognizable. In the background, you'll see gameplay from an old game called Swarm. This is the main inspiration behind the idea for a top-down multiplayer role-playing space game. Perhaps a bit of open world. We'll see how it goes. I have a lot of ideas of features to put into this game, but to summarize it, I'd say it's a much simpler version of games like EVE Online, but with much faster action, and you probably won't even need Excel sheets or an accounting degree. So that's the project. And I am Melky. I live in Portugal. I'm currently a senior developer, and my past experience has been mostly dealing with websites, front end, back end, and anything in between. I think the main obstacles for this project will be pretty much anything else that's in game development, marketing, anything graphics related, models, audio, shaders, etc. So let's get into it. The Unity data-oriented technology stack is an optimized way to build and run games in Unity, and it essentially allows for better performance and scalability in large projects. From my research, it seemed like the best way to handle thousands of entities in the game loop, like enemies, players, asteroids, planets, and any other things I want to throw in there. So yeah, I'll be using Unity, and the reason is it's pretty much the only engine I kinda know what I'm doing. I started out by adding a player movement script. In Swarm, I really like the movement for the fast-paced combat where the ship moves towards the mouse, and the further away the mouse is from the ship, the more it accelerates. After that was working, I simply added another script to make the camera follow the player at all times. I have other ideas for camera effects that are still being fleshed out, but for now, this is it. Unfortunately, the universe is pretty much infinite, so next I wanted to figure out how to procedurally generate the so-called open world map itself. For now, I started with planets. I found the YouTube series by Sebastian Lag where it does exactly that. Procedurally generates the planet mesh, adds consistent terrain coloring, water, and even atmosphere. I still don't fully understand all the concepts behind this, but I got a pretty good grasp on it, and after following the series I had it working. Kinda. At this point things were going well, but then I learned that these planet shaders didn't work because I created a project with Unity's URP, aka Universal Render Pipeline, and the tutorial was done on Unity's built-in rendering pipeline. So I thought, oh, this is easy. I'll just switch from URP to the built-in one. Well, turns out you can't use the new Unity Dots packages with the built-in one. So I was at a loss. If I chose built-in, I had planets and no dots, and if I chose URP, I had dots and no planets. I can't say it was a good decision, but I have seen the comparisons of using dots versus not using it, and the performance gains were massive, so I accepted my fate. I started converting shaders, but had no luck. I had never seen a shader, much less written one. Fortunately, I found a package called Better Shaders, and after some manual switcheroos, I was able to convert the planet surface shader to URP. Hoping to use the same strategy for the other shaders, for planet oceans and atmosphere, I ran into a separate issue. In Sebastian's Planet tutorial, these shaders are used in a custom post-processing script attached to the main camera, but the universal render pipeline required post-processing to be done in a different way. After some research, I found a quick and very neat YouTube video on that topic and decided to add a universe background as the first custom post-processing effect. I wanted a background that could scroll infinitely, but also adjustable by a script, to be able to give certain areas of the map different vibes if I wanted to. The result of my search was yet another shader from like 7 years ago. And to give the player the feeling of movement, I passed the camera's current position to the shader, which changes the origin of the universe effects. And this is the result. That's all for this devlog. I'll keep you updated on the progress and let you know when I have more developments to share. Thanks for watching.